Hey guys, what's up? So once again, I'm starting a Selenium hybrid framework because the earlier framework which I have designed long back, it was not a Maven project. But nowadays, wherever you will go, your all the framework should be a Maven project because it has a lot of benefits which we'll see. So before jumping into a hybrid framework, I'll introduce about myself. I come from mechanical background and I am from basically Bihar, Muzaffarpur, and I did my engineering from BIT Bangalore, and I have released couple of technical videos on Selenium, TestNG, Java, web services, data structure, and I do have my Facebook page and YouTube channel. So you guys can subscribe my YouTube channel so that you will have access to all my videos and the GitHub locations where you'll get my source code. I do have Core Java blog and Core Java programming blog, so you guys can go through it. And I always record very high definition video so that you'll get better quality of video. Now let me let me show you the concept of hybrid framework. So what I did as of now, I have created one Maven project. Let me show you by creating one Maven project also. So how to create a Maven project? Just do right click new. Here we can go to other and we can just write here Maven project. Do next, 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 and com. Let's say just keep a com because the group id is nothing but your package name and the artifact id is nothing but your project name. So let's say if I write Selenium, right, and when I click on finish, so if you look at here, one Selenium project will get created here and you have something called pom.xml. So when you click on that pom.xml, you'll get this structure, right? So here in this pom.xml we can specify what jar file we want for the project, right? So whatever you will add here as a dependencies, it will get downloaded from the Google. So what you can do, you can just put a space here and you can add the dependencies one by one. So I have already created a project here for hybrid framework and this is my pom.xml. So what dependency I have added here is I have added one dependency for Selenium, right, 3.0.1, and this you can easily get it from Google. Apart from that, I'm adding a dependency for TestNG, one dependency 6.10. Then I'm adding dependency for POI 3.15, POI OXML 3.15, log4j, right, and extent reports. So these are the dependency we need to know, right? Even quickly I will show you in the Google how you can get all the informations. It's pretty straightforward to get all the dependencies. Let's say you want Apache POI Maven dependency, click on 3.15, right click, open with a new tab, and then you need to add the OXML. So when you go here, you have this dependency, you can copy it from here, you can add to your project. And again for OXML, you can click on 3.15 and you can copy this and you can add that. Similarly, let's say if you want to have for log4j Maven dependency, you can go to the Google and you can add this dependency, right? Similarly for extent report, what I did, extent report Maven dependencies, I have added 2.40.2. So go for this. This is very stable version of extent report. And for Selenium dependencies, for Selenium dependency 3.0.1 I have used because this is the most stable version in 3.0.1, right? So this dependency we have added. So these are the couple of dependencies which I have added in my project. And anyways, this source code will be shared with you guys, so you can directly use the same project going forward. Now we need to understand what does mean by hybrid framework. So basically when you say hybrid framework, it is a combination of keyword driven, data driven, and sometimes people they do integrate your uh, page object model, right? So you can say that it's a mixture of 2 3 framework. And why we go for hybrid framework, because sometimes uh, one type of framework will not support your applications because maybe your application's requirement is very dynamic, or your applications will have static pages as well as dynamic pages, as well as some forms in your applications, right? So for the forms you need to have the data, so you can use Excel code to get the data from the Excel sheet. And when you have a dynamic page, you can go for page object. When you have a static page, you can add a keywords for that. So it's a mixture of everything. It's a combinations of everything. That is the reason we say it as a hybrid framework. To be more precise, it is a mixture of keyword plus data driven framework, which is nothing but a hybrid framework. Now this hybrid framework, nobody can say that what framework is completely hybrid framework, because this hybrid framework structure will change company by company. It will not be the same across the organizations. It will differ based on the company. They will do modify the framework based on the requirements. So whatever you make and whatever you learn, nobody can say that this is wrong, right? Because it changes organizations to organizations. So what I will teach you is, I will teach you all possible ways what you can add the in the hybrid framework going forward, and I'll be releasing as a series so that you'll have clear picture of how hybrid framework we can design. And I will add everything. I will add log4j extent report, I will add properties file reading, Excel code, and I'll be using test in the shoot file, I'll be using retry classes, I'll be using listener classes. So you'll have very big picture of framework, right? And after that you can explain the same thing in the interview, and people will get convinced, right? So thank you guys, thank you for watching this. This is the first video. From the next video we'll start with the package structure as well as the coding part. Thank you guys, thank you once again. Please like my video and subscribe my channel.